Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Vanessa and Matt are having dinner. Thank you so much for getting me out there. I am really tired of being in that hospital. Hey, all of this happened. Yeah, about that. Did you say Taya tried to kill me? I walked in her talking about having your life in her hands, and of course she denied it. And the next thing I knew, you almost died, thanks to some poison she injected upon you. So basically, you're trying to say she took advantage of my situation. Meanwhile, at the White Star Witch Manor in the living room, Joseph's in his tuxedo looking in the mirror. And as Mildred's Willie Jordan and Andrew came in the room, and Joseph turned and saw them. Don't you look gorgeous? Come on, Mom. No, I'm gonna savor this moment as much as I can. And as she got her iPhone, now smile. And as Joseph did a pose, and as she took a picture of him. And he sounded Janet, actually I'm gonna pick her up right now. And as Joseph turned and headed to the drawer, wait. And as Joseph stopped just as Andrew came to where he is, and slipped 2 condom pops in his pocket. Have fun. Thanks, Dad. And as Joseph went and left, just as his wife came to where Andrew is, and he turned and faced her. You okay? Yeah, I am. And as Jordan thinking, with him out of the house, it's time for my next plan. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the holding cell, Janet's lying in bed till carefully Susan came to where she is, and she saw and got up and went towards Susan is. Did it work? Why, yeah, it did. Why didn't you let Kristen go to jail? Because her family would have get her out of this, and I don't want any trace of this coming to me. So why did you come? I believe you have a prom to get to. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Rex and Jennifer are talking. I figured since I'm a free man, why not enjoy my life in a different location? Okay, yes, I would love to go with you, seeing I'm officially divorced. Also, I have nothing here, and I really don't want to see my ex-husband and Kristen make on bout. Then it's settled. Why don't we go right now? Wrong. You're not going anywhere. And as CJ, Helen, and Claire came to where Rex and Jennifer is. Really? And who are you to stop me? You better damn be lucky that my mom's here and that we're in this station. Otherwise, I will kick your teeth in for what you've done. If you're really so tough, then let's see what you got. Meanwhile, in the lobby, Kristen's sitting till Casey came to where she is and saw. You okay? Yeah, I am. I am so glad this madness is over and I really want to go home. Meanwhile, Will, Aaron, and Richard look at Casey and Kristen while they're talking. Something doesn't seem right at all. I know what you mean. Is it someone was watching the whole thing play out and decided to change the outcome? Far as I know, whoever did this better not run into me at all. And as Will head towards Kristen and Casey, just as Richard came to where Aaron and Richard is. We better be going if we're gonna make it to prom. Oh, that's right. I'll see you later. And it's Richard, Aaron turned and left, just as Karen and Willie Susan came to where Richard is. What are you thinking? We may have a new threat on our hands, one that needs to be dealt with as soon as possible. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Isabella, Sean, Ashley, Hannah, and Ryan are talking. Once Dad's found, we can all go home and rejoice. That sounds like a great idea. And as Gwen came to the R and they saw. Gwen, how's Andrew doing? Andrew's doing quite well. Everything alright? He's yes. I need to speak with you. Whatever you have to say, you can say in front of my family. What's going on? It's about John. Did you find my husband? Yes. That's why I'm here. I need all you to prepare yourself. What does that mean? Is my dad gonna be alright? And as Isabel stood up and faced Gwen, while the others also stood up and faced her. Gwen, please, tell me something. I have to know exactly what happened to my husband. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Matt and Vanessa are talking. Let's not worry about Taya. She's not gonna hurt you anymore. You're damn right she won't. So what about the crash? Did Nate and Gloria find out what happened? There you are. And as Jess and Maria came to where they are and sat down at the booth. Did you manage to find some? Yeah, and you won't believe it. Apparently Frank Amina has secret information about this. And as Justin took his iPad and pulled up the photo and showed Matt with Vanessa there. Meanwhile, at the White Star Witch Manor in the office, Mildred Willie Jordan is texting Linda on her iPhone. And as Andrew came in, honey, and as she turned and faced her husband, don't do that to me. You okay? You seem jumpy lately. Yeah, I'm just worried about my 2 sons. You mean the one in Germany? Yeah. You know, I think it's time we do something about that. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment at Janet's apartment, Janet and Karen's Philly Susan came in with 2 bags of clothes. And Susan closed the door. And as they head to the living room and put the bag of clothes on the couch. I can't believe you didn't tell me the backup plan. I had my own reasons, which I'm sure you won't. So, you're being compensated for what you're doing. Thank you for bailing me out. Just focus on your role here. And I am. And as someone knocked. Is that your boyfriend? Yeah, and he has the key. I'll be ready in no time. And as Janet went to the back, just as Joseph came in and closed the door, and turned and saw Karen there. Karen, what are you doing here? Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the hallway, Rex, Jennifer, CJ, Helen, and Claire are talking. CJ, don't do it. And as Claire went and got between Rex and CJ, snapped for it in the end. Aw, Mommy dearest, fighting your battles? How could you shut up? And as Claire turned and faced Rex. In case you're aware, Jacob dropped the charges. This has nothing to do with Jacob at all. What do you want from him? And as Jennifer came to the R. Hello? If you've been paying attention, I've been ran down by this guy who happens to be texting on his phone. Europe looks actually sure like we do. Seems we found blood stain on your car, which fits the description to the witness said on their statement. You may think you got away scot-free, but you haven't. You know, I could say the same thing about you and what you did. Honestly, you're no gibber at me at all. Meanwhile, in the lobby, Casey, Kristen, and Will are talking. I think the two of you should take a trip to figure what happened. Sounds like a good idea. I can't leave yet, seeing that this is the image my family don't need right now. And as Kristen and Jordan came to the R. Kristen! Sorry, we got stuck on the freeway on right here. It's all good. Chris has been clear. That's great news. Where's Jennifer? I don't know, and I really want to go home. I see you later. And as Kristen will walk away, and Casey came to her parents, with Richard coming to the R. What the hell was that about? And as Richard looked at Casey, you didn't tell me? Tell us what? Meanwhile, at the Graham Officers Club in the hallway lobby, Aaron's in his tuxedo, looking in the mirror, and as Patrick came to her Aaroness. Don't you think it's strange that Adria hired you to go undercover, knowing that's a trap? And as Aaron turned and faced Patrick, which is why your mom and I tend to get to the bottom of this. And as Richard came to where they are, I just got off the phone with my dad. It seems Adria was never the principal to begin with. Really? So what the hell have you been doing all this time? Being stuck in someone's twisted game, which will end soon. Look, I want to help you both. Okay, first thing we need is to find out what Adria's up to. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Gwen is talking to Isabella, Sean, Ashley, Hannah, and Ryan. A few witnesses said they saw John about to enter the church area when he collapsed on the ground. See that right? It seemed John had a severe heart attack due to mild stress. I know exactly who did this. Now, we don't know if that's the truth. Wake up, Gwen. Of course it was for sure. Leave it to that family to cause this. And as Angela, Vince, and Adam came to the R. Did you say they found my dad? Yeah. He's in stable condition, but he suffered a heart attack. He must have saw what happened to me and Helen, and the stress was too much for him. Hey, let's not think like that. I will let you know if anything else comes to mind. Also, for good measures, Adam, I can't let you be in. Gwen, this is my father we're speaking, and I can save him. There's no other doctor. Yes, I'm aware of that, which is why Lauren agreed to do an extra shift. And as acting chief of staff, you will only be emotionally involved. And as Ashley came to her Gwyneth, I want to see him now, if that's possible. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Matt, Justin, Maria, and Vanessa are talking. Oh my god, that must be the reason to why our parents didn't want us to go there. Gloria wants to go back there, it's too risky. Besides, they might try the same thing again. And what's worse, Wayne and Leonard managed to get our parents out, thanks to some inside source. What are we gonna do about this? We have to go to that island. She's right, the sooner the better. Meanwhile, at the White Star Witch Manor in the office, Mildred, Usuli, Jordan, and Andrew are talking. What do you mean by that? Well, since Joseph came to us, it made me think about how much family means to me. So you want my sense? I know you and Sean want your sons to be protected. You know what? Let's do it. You really mean it? Yes. Bo and Dennis would love to live here. Besides, there's no turning back. You know, we can start the process. It's so far, Sean's been paying most of his share to provide home care, but I think the time is right to bring them where they belong. Then let's do it. Bring your sons home so it can be a family. Thank you so much. And as she kissed him and pulled back, you are like the best husband I can find. There's no other else. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment at Janet's apartment in the living room, Karen, Philly, Susan, and Joseph are talking. I was helping Jenny get ready, seeing that her parents busy at work for the night, so... Are you nervous about tonight? No, Jenny and I have been good lately. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Finding true love doesn't come often, so you better not waste it. I won't. I love her, and I want to be with her. And as Janet came to where they are from the back, and Joseph noticed, you look amazing. I know I am. You ready? Yeah. By the way, Karen, thanks for letting me borrow that thing. No worries. You two have fun. And as Janet and Joseph went and left the apartment, and Susan got her cell phone out and called someone. Bring the car around. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the hallway, Rex, Jennifer, CJ, Helen, and Claire are talking. You may be right, but I pay my dues. No, Helen, you don't have to defend yourself to him. Things really don't change. Also, Jacob dropped the charge, so you have guessed again, because it seems you're the driver who ran Helen over. Now turn around, and as Claire turned Rex over. Rex Underwood, I'm arresting you for reckless endangerment in the head and run. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be held against you in a court of law. You have a right to attorney, which you currently have, and it's Claire finished handcuffing Rex. This charge won't stick for long. If you don't shut up now, I add attempted murder charges of Rachel, Aaron, and Will, plus the possession of a concealed weapon. Take him away from processing, and as the officer took Rex to the back. And as Jennifer turns to Claire, CJ, and Helen, you can't press charges on Rex at all. Actually, I can't and will. Plus, Jennifer, I can charge you for obstruction, knowing this and didn't say anything, so don't push your luck. Meanwhile, in the lobby, Casey, Richard, Joanna, and Chris are talking. Tell us what, and what the hell Kristen's with her sister's husband was. You see, Kristen misread the situation between Mike and Wilma, and then she ran into Will, and the next thing, they slept. And although Will renewed his marriage with Jennifer, the truth came out, and here we are. Wow, seriously? So that's why actually, Rich and I saw her in the lobby as we passed by. Anyways, we had to stop the showdown in the Dominican Republic, otherwise we would have been locked up there. We should really talk to Chris. We need to give her some space. So after all this, Kristen decided to stay with Jennifer's husband? Really? Yeah, it seems so. And it's Richard's iPhone rings, and he saw Vince and got it. Hello? Dude, you better get to the hospital. What's going on? It's John. There's a major problem. He had a heart attack. Ran away. And it's Richard hung up. What's going on? It's your grandfather. John had a heart attack. Let's go. And as you all head out the lobby. Meanwhile, in Will's car, which is on its way to the Graham Officer Club, Will and Kristen are talking while Will's driving. By the way, thank you for agreeing to take me to the prom. No problem. Besides, I think it's the perfect way to show the world that you and I are a couple. True. I was thinking after the prom, you wanna get away from here? Sure. What destination do you have in mind? Actually, I was thinking somewhere on the line of Baja California, and I think we should do it right after the prom. Sounds good to me. It'd be good to get away from all this madness. Meanwhile, at the Graham Officers Club in the hallway lobby, Aaron, Rachel, and Patrick are talking. So it's the plan. Act normal around her, so it won't arouse suspicion. Then we plan back at base. Wait, so if Adrian's not the principal, then who is? We're gonna find out very soon. Well, after prom, we only have a few days of school. All the time we need to take her down. Anyways, go be with your date and we talk later. I love you. I love you too, Mom. And as Patrick turned and walked away, and Rachel turns to Aaron. Are you thinking what I am? That she's working for the Collins? There's no doubt at all. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Gwen is talking to Isabella, Sean, Angela, Vince, Adam, Ashley, Hannah, and Ryan. Sean's still in surgery right now, but I'll let you know as soon as possible. And as Gwen went, and Adam followed her. Wait, and as Gwen stopped and turned and faced Adam. Can't Taya be called in? If I would call her, I would, but she's on suspension, pending trial. Besides, you have other patients to see. I'll keep informed. And as Gwen turned and walked away, and as Isabel came to where Adam is, and he turned and faced her. Why? I mean, seriously? Why can't he let you help? This is our dad. I know. The thing is, I'm gonna help with or without her help. Okay. I know Dad will beat whatever's keeping him down. I'll let you know if anything changes. Thank you. Meanwhile, Sean, Angela, Vince, Ryan, Hannah, and Ash are talking. I can't believe this is happening to us. Not to worry. We need to keep holding on to hope. That's all we can do. And it's Isabel and Adam return. Well, I'm gonna head back to work, but I'll check in and see how my dad's doing. And don't worry, Mom. Everything will be fine. I won't. Thank you. And as Adam came and hugged his mom, and pull away, and turn and walk away, just as Hannah's iPhone rings and she saw who it is. I gotta take this. Excuse me. And as Hannah got up and went into the empty patient room and closed the door, just as Sean came to her Isabellas, who saw him. What? I know what you're trying to do, and it's not gonna work at all. Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, Hannah's trying to enter her iPhone and got no answer. That's strange. Maybe it was a glitch on my phone. Oh well. And as Hannah turned and began heading out of the room, but Shawty began to appear before Hannah.
Oh my God, it's you.